Hello everybody, this is Bronislava for HandMadeRukodelky. You don't see my face today because I have a bad hair day. Actually, I have 3 yarns over here and I have 3 types of needles. Okay, we will be making one hat with the same pattern, but one is going to be knitted on double pointed needles, one on straight needles, one on circular needles. And each of them is going to be also knitted with a different yarn. This one is thinnest, this one is like in the middle, and this one looks really thickest yarn. All right, and this pattern is going to be free, and again, links are gonna be below the video in the show more description section. We will cast on 54 stitches and we will be working with 6 repeats of 9 stitches. I have 54 stitches casted on and I will make knit 1, purl 1. Okay, so I will knit 1 and now I will purl 1. Knit 1, purl 1. Now let's go and do it in English style. So I will knit 1 and now we will purl 1 and we will knit 1 and we will purl 1. Okay, and I will go and start basically knitting with my continental style because I am much faster at it, and you do whichever way you want, English or continental style. When I get to the end of my row, I will join it into a circle. After you finish your row, put it on your double pointed needles, 3 of them, and you will distribute it 18 stitches here, 18 stitches on a second, and 18 stitches on a third one, and then we will join it into a circle. Okay, so when I go and put this end, the bottom stitch on the needle, I knit the first 2 stitches together. Okay, and we need to do what? We need to do a knit stitch. Hold on 1 second, this is going to be a little tough over here. And we will do a knit stitch right around that needle, right? Okay, that was a tough one. And now we are going to go and knit purl stitch. So again, knit and purl, and what you will do is you will knit and purl 7 rows. Okay, I will knit 7 more rows including this one, so I have total 8 rows. Okay, so when I'm finished with my 7 rows, then I will show you what I will be doing next. Now that I'm finished with my total 8 rows for my ribbing, I will knit 3 rows, just knit stitches. Okay, so just knit 3 rows of knit stitches, only knit. So when I'm finished with my 3 rows, we will start our heart pattern. Oh, also in a 3rd row, what I need you to do is every 9 stitches, I need you to put a marker. Okay, so you will count 9 stitches, put marker, 9 stitches. We don't need to put any markers over here. Okay, then over here in the middle and on this one in the middle. So you will need, if you're knitting on double pointed needles, excuse me, then you need 3 markers. Okay, Now we will knit 2 rows same way, row 12 and 13, okay? And we will repeat each 9-stitch section. So we will knit 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We will purl 1, and we will knit 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let me show it to you also in English style. So we will knit 4 stitches. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we will do 1 purl stitch. And now we will do 4 knit stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, repeat this on 2 more needles. Actually, repeat this on to the end and then 1 more time around. Okay, so finish this row and then 1 more row. So I'm finished with my row 12 and 13, and I'm ready to do row 14 and 15. And it's going to be knitted this way. We will knit 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3. We will purl 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, purl, and we will knit 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3. Now I will show you the repeat again in English style. So we will knit 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3, and 3 purl stitches. 1, 2, 3, and now 3 knit stitches. 1, 2, 3. Okay, finish this row and repeat the entire row 1 more time. Okay, so you will have again 2 rows of these 9 repeated stitches, and we will be working on row 16 and 17. Okay, and we will do it this way. We will knit 2, 1, 2, then we will purl 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we will knit 2, 1, 2. In English style, we will knit 2, 1, and 2, and now we will purl 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oops, 5. And now we will knit 2. 1 and 2. And again, repeat this to the end of the row and then 1 more row. Okay? Okay, I will be working on row 18 and 19 now. All right, so we will knit 1, and I'm starting you with English style actually, right? And now we will purl 7. So this is 1. Okay, this will be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do you hear that noise? That's my dog. She just walks and walks and walks. Now we need to do a knit stitch. She walks and walks and she just doesn't stop walking. She's old and she's senile and she just wants to walk. I guess that's a way of exercising or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, so let me go and just refresh our memory since I was talking too much. So we did 1 knit stitch, we did 7 purl stitches and 1 knit stitch. And now we will go and repeat this again, okay? Knit 1 stitch and purl 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we will knit last stitch in the section, okay? And we will again do this to the end of the row and one more time, okay? And we are on to row 20 and 21, and we will go and knit 1 stitch, okay? And now we will purl 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3. Now we will knit 1 stitch. We will purl 3 stitches again. 1, 2, and 3, and we will knit 1 stitch. Okay, we will knit 1 stitch. We will repeat it in continental style. Okay, so 1 knit, purl 3, 1, 2, 3, knit 1, purl 3, 1, 2, 3, and knit 1. Okay, and again we will repeat it all the way to the end of the row and then repeat it one more time around. Now that I am finished with row 20 and 21, I will be working on row 22. And in row 22, we will do only 1 row. We will not do 2 rows. Okay, and we will go and again do our 6 repeats. And in the first repeat and other repeats, in consecutive repeats, we will do it this way. We will knit 2. So knit 1 and knit 2. Now we will purl 1. Okay, so purl 1. Now we will knit 3. 1, 2, 3. We will knit, we will purl 1, and we will knit 2, 1 and 2. And let's do that again, okay, in my continental style. So we will knit 2, 1 and 2, purl 1, knit 3, 1, 2, 3, purl 1, and knit 2. Okay, so I did 2 repeats, and now I still have to go and do 4 more repeats. Okay, and then we will go and start doing something else. Okay, now we will knit 4 rows, which is row 23 through 26. So just knit 4 rows, okay? And when I'm finished knitting 4 rows, we will start decreasing. All right, so I have knitted 4 rows and I am ready to start decreasing. Actually, I will need to remove these markers now, but what we will do is we will knit 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we will knit 2 together. Okay, now we will knit 4, 1, 2, 3, remove my marker, 4, and we will knit 2 together. And we will repeat this one more time on this needle. 1, 2, 3, 4, and knit 2 together. So you do this all the way to the end, okay? Okay, so in English style we will knit 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we will knit 2 together. Okay, and repeat. Okay, 1, 2, 3, remove the marker, 4, and knit 2 together. Okay, and do this all the way to end of this row. That means 1 more needle if you're working on 3 needles. So that was row 27, and now in row 28 we will knit all our stitches. Knit all our stitches, every single one of them. In row 29 we will knit 3. So this is 1, 2, 3, and now we will knit 2 together. Knit 2 together. Okay, and again knit 3, 1, 2, 3, and knit 2 together. 1, 2 together. Okay, continental style. We will knit 3, 1, 2, 3, and we will knit 2 together. You see, sometimes I pull over here so I can make more space right in here so I can insert my needles in there. Okay. And we will repeat the same thing on this needle and exactly the same thing on the third needle, okay? We will knit 3, 1, 2, 3, and knit 2 together. In row 30, we will again knit entire row, okay? And on each needle, you should have 12 stitches, which is altogether 36 stitches. So you should knit 36 stitches. Just knit. In row 31, we will knit 2, okay? So I will knit 1 and 2, and then I will knit 2 together again. Okay, and repeat. Knit 2, 1, 2, and knit 2 together. And we will do this all the way to the end of the row. Okay, so knit 1 and 2 and knit 2 together. Okay, and when I'm finished, I will knit entire row again. All right, this is my 32nd row, and we are knitting in all the stitches. Okay. Okay, now this is our 33rd row, and we will knit 1 and knit 2 together. And you probably guessed it, that is what is going to happen in this row, right? So knit 1 and knit 2 together. Knit 1 and knit 2 together. Now I'm finished with my decreases again, and what we will do now, we will finish the hat, and I will take a hook that I can go and that is big enough but not too big, right? This one is actually 4 millimeters, but I think 5 millimeters or 4.5 millimeters would do just as well. Okay, and what we will do is we will go and use our back of the hook, and we will transfer 6 stitches onto the hook from the first needle, okay, next to the the one that is next to the yarn. Cannot remember my words anymore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? Okay, I'll take my yarn that I've finished knitting with, fold it in half, place it on my hook, and then I will turn the hook down with the beak, my beak down, and then I will start pulling it through those stitches in such way that I don't lose my yarn. Okay, you see? Okay, so I will go and transfer my 6 stitches, and if you're actually insecure about it, you can do 3 stitches at a time, okay, or 2 stitches at a time. Okay, you see, I have it folded, right? It's on my hook. I put the beak down, and then what I'm doing, I am actually pulling this up, pushing with this hand, I'm pushing it down, with this hand I'm pulling it up. I'm making space where the beak is supposed to go, okay, so it doesn't get caught on the stitches. Okay, let's go and tighten up this. We will have to tighten up this stitch back because it's going to be like really big, right? So we need to go and tighten it up. But let's go and work on this. Let's go and pull this a little bit bigger, this yarn that we folded, and then we're pulling through these stitches. Okay, tighten up and pull on that string, and tighten up and pull on the string. Okay, and now that is really nice and tight, we will go and do a chain stitch. Okay, and we are going to cut our string. Once your string is cut, you will take your hook, go inside the hat, push the hook right next to the yarn where yarn is, and pull it inside. Okay, and weave it in. Now we just need to weave in these 2 ends, and we're finished. what I usually do on the inside with that tail is that I run it under one of the stitches and I make another knot. So here you see my doll that needs some clothing over here, poor thing. And you can see how the hat fits on this doll, okay? And this doll represents probably a newborn to 3 months old baby, okay? And this is the hat, and you can see how the hearts look like. You know, they are, you know, very nice, and hopefully you will go and join me for this project and make a hat or two and donate it to a Little Hats, Big Hearts project. I will be putting a link below my video and you can go and look up in whichever state you are living where you could go and donate these hats. Thank you very, very, very much for watching my videos. If you like the video, share it, and I will see you another time.